There, it's Elizabeth from Living Vibrantly, and I'm here to tell you about a workout program called Turbo Jam. Now, this is one of the older programs from Beachbody, and this spring I've been doing a hybrid workout calendar of some of these old school programs and trying a whole bunch of them. So if you're interested in hearing about some of Beachbody's older workout programs, check my YouTube channel. A lot of the recent workout reviews are these same kind of vintage programs from like 10 years ago or more. But so Turbo Jam, the trainer is Chalene Johnson, who you might know from some of her more recent programs like PiYo or Turbo Fire, and she also has a strength training program called Chalene Extreme. But now, Turbo Jam was her original Beachbody workout. So I think some of the differences that you'll see from the newer programs, in a lot of the newer programs, you can, they have things like a split screen so you can keep the modifier on the screen the whole time, and really like camera angle close-ups to really show you up close how the move works. So a lot of that is lacking from the older programs, but the programs themselves are really, really solid workouts, and that's what I found with Turbo Jam. I was kind of expecting it to be really cheesy and to be kind of like the whole time I was doing it, and I honestly love this program. It's, a cardio kickboxing workout, kind of, if you've done Turbo Fire, it would be a familiar format where it's, punches, then kicks, then punches and kicks, then turbo, like anaerobic, really super intense, and then a finale. And she also has a section that she calls finesse. That's a little bit of a like slow R&B type of dance. So that's kind of the sequence for all of her sessions. And then in each session, the combos in each individual section, like the sections are the same, but the combos within the sections are different. So there's not a lot of repetition. It's familiar moves combined in new ways. And if you've done Turbo Fire, a lot of this will be really familiar to you. You'll be able to jump in without skipping a beat. And, if you haven't done Turbo Fire, this is a great introduction to cardio kickboxing. I would say either one would be a great introduction, or, you can do both. Maybe do a hybrid calendar of those two, even, to have more sessions to choose from. Because for me, at least, boredom is always an issue. I really need to mix it up and keep my mind engaged, as well as keeping my muscles kind of guessing, so that my body's not just doing the same thing over and over and over, because your muscles get used to that. But so anyway, Turbo Jam, the main difference between Turbo Fire and Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire uses like pop hits that you would recognize, whereas Turbo Jam, the program I am reviewing in this video, uses more of like instrumental synthesizer type of music without words, and not, popular songs. But so because of that, I actually found that Turbo Fire feels more dated. Turbo Jam actually feels more like timeless, because you're not like, oh yeah, this song was popular in 1999. Like it could have been really any time. Some of the clothes are a little bit of a giveaway, some of Chalene's wardrobe choices, but that's just fun. So it's a 4-week calendar, and then there's a 4-week advanced calendar. So there's some of the sessions that are not incorporated into the first few weeks. You wait until you build up that endurance and, your cardiovascular capabilities before you take on those more advanced sessions. Workout length is 30 to 60 minutes. Some of the sessions don't use any equipment at all. Others of the sessions use some free weights. Now, for most of these sessions, I wore weighted gloves, just because punching, to me, our arms are so light. I really find that I get better muscle definition if I have something on my hands to make my arms weigh more, so that when you're punching, it's just more load on the muscles of your shoulders and arms and back. So I wore weighted gloves, but you don't have to. And then some of the sessions you need, she calls it a thigh toning band. It's like a latex band. It's actually like a long, almost scarf sash looking thing. And then you tie it at the length that you want to make it easier or harder. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, shoot me an email and I'll let you know where to get a thigh toning band, because If you like Google that, you could get a lot of different results. The combos, I already talked about that. The kinds of moves that are involved, it's, if you've ever done a kickboxing workout, you probably know basically what it is. There's punches, there's kicks, there's different types of kicks. Front kick, back kick, side kick, roundhouse. And then, punches, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And then different, combos, high and low, and different speeds. So they mix it up in the combos that way. A twisting move that combines some of the punches with turning in your torso. So it works the legs, it works the arms, it works the core. Works the arms a lot, but then the legs and the core are incorporated in a lot of the moves as well. I mean, especially obviously in the kicks, it's super good for your abs and like a nice toned waistline. There is a low impact modifier to follow in these videos. Like I said, it's not a split screen, but they definitely demonstrate the moves, and Chalene makes a point of pointing out what the modification is and explaining it a little bit. So for somebody who needs something low impact or a little more low intensity to start, this definitely is a good program for you. And as your coach, I can also help you figure that out. If you have, knee issues, back issues, shoulder issue, whatever it might be, I can help you figure out how to work with that within the parameters of this workout. So that's Turbo Jam. If you think that it sounds interesting, shoot me a message. Email is the best way to reach me. If you leave a comment on this video, I may or may not see it for a while. I only check those once a week at the most. So definitely email me if you want to hear back from me. Thanks for watching, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel to get more workout reviews and fitness tips later on. Thanks, guys.